Alright folks, today we have a 2001 Nissan Altima 4-door sedan. So let's start it up. Alright, as you see, starts right up, no problem there. And we have no warning lights on. It's actually a really good running car. Let me zoom in on our mileage here. Again, 2001 with 144,914 miles. Okay. Alright, and first thing I'm going to do, since it's a little warm out today, is I'm going to turn the air on. And the good thing about that is the air is ice cold in here, so I'm just going to keep it low so you can hear me over the fan. But the air does work and it's nice and cool. Alright, so let's go over some of our equipment. We have our wipers. Alright, so you see those going. Horn, power mirrors. You see those working. Alright, and let's swing it over to our other mirror. Alright, so you can see that as well. Okay, power windows. Alright, all the way down, all the way up. All the way down, and all the way up. Alright, let's swing over to our driver's side. Here's our rear window. Alright, and then our driver's window. Alright, and we also do have a sunroof here. So we'll just hold down our button here. All the way open. No problem. Alright, and of course the vent mode as well. Okay, so there's our sunroof, power windows, power mirrors. Like I said, I got the air on. It's blowing out nice and ice cold right now. There's our radio.
Tasty anticipation.
Just one more stop.
Okay, it does look like it has, yeah, radio, CD player. I don't see cassette or any USB ports, so it does say 6-disc CD changer right here. Alright, as you can see, it's automatic with the handbrake in the middle, which is always important for new drivers. That's something a lot of driving tests make you have. So if you need a car for the first driver, that may be something that piques your interest. Alright, so let's hop out and have a look at our tires. Alright, let me get my little gizmo out. And we're just going to measure our tread depth on all of our tires here. Fit my fat hands in there. There we go. Alright, so we got 6/30 seconds on our front tire here. As you can see, matching Nissan alloy wheels all the way around. Alright. So 6 on the front, and a lot better on the back, it looks like. No? Pretty much the same, I'd say. Well, maybe 5/30 seconds on the back. So I was wrong, it just felt a little better. Yeah, 5/30 seconds on the back. Okay, let's swing it around to this side. Okay. Ouch. Alright, and again, 5/30 seconds on the other rear tire, and let's have a look at our last front tire. Alright. Alright, see, I keep hitting it up the top of the wheel well here. Let's try that. Alright, yeah, and right between 5 and 6/30 seconds on the front tire as well. So all kind of the same, between 5 or 6/30 seconds. Alright, so let's have a look at our motor here. As you can see, it's a 4-cylinder. I believe a 2.4 liter. Alright, so that's the exact specifications there. And I can get to these and just rev it up once you guys listen. Alright, as you hear, you know, it's a really good running little car. I'll just let you have one last quick look around. Alright. Alright, so you hear a compressor kick on there. Alright, so there's our motor. Let's hop on over here and have a look at the interior of the vehicle. Okay, black leather seats with black carpeting. Alright, so here's your passenger seat. It's in pretty good shape. Normally, unless the leather's damaged, it normally cleans up pretty good. So, like, you know, this one's not too bad as far as any damage goes on. Here's your dashboard. Okay, I'll show you this. There's a clip back here that's popped off. I guess the little part that actually keeps it clipped in, so it just sticks out a little bit. So that's something, you know, you can just, maybe you want to replace it, maybe not, it's up to you. Okay, there's the door panel and the door jamb. Alright, nice clean shiny paint all the way around. Okay, and the door itself. Alright, and then down low, as you can see, nice and clean all the way around there. Alright, and let's hop to the back. Again, clean leather black seats all the way around. Okay, and there's our floor. The back of the passenger seat's in pretty good shape there. Alright, then our door panel here. Okay, with our door jambs. And then up the door. And then down low. Alright, so there's a look at our passenger side. Alright, let's pop open the hood or the trunk here. Quick look around. As you see, decent amount of storage space. Alright, let's pop this open. And we got our spare in here. It does look like it's just a temporary use only. Just a donut. Okay, let's get a shot of the underside of our trunk. See, it's nice and clean all the way around on the trunk. Okay. Alright, and now to our driver's side rear passenger seat. In black leather. Pretty clean. Obviously, you see the one real issue, like I said, unless it's ripped up, it normally cleans up pretty good. Okay, a couple little spots like that right here, you can see. Okay, alright, and there's our carpet. It does seem to have popped out from under this molding piece here. Okay, and there's the back of our driver's seat. Before we do that, let's do the door panel itself. Nice and clean. And leather insert there. Okay, and our door jamb. It's good all the way around, down low. Okay, and then up the door itself. And as you can see, down low, nice and clean. Alright, now let's have a look at the driver's seat now. Okay, as you can see, black leather in pretty good shape. Okay, all the way around. Here's a look at our floor. Alright. And our driver's side door panel. And our door jambs. Alright, you know, really good shape overall. I see a couple of little minor things, a couple little, maybe a spot or two on the seats, obviously that one rip. But overall, interior's really, really nice shape on this thing. Alright, so now let's get to the exterior of the vehicle. Alright, we'll just start right here with our first quarter panel here. Give you a quick look. Pretty good shape overall. Alright, and maybe you can see that if I really get in there, there's a couple little, there we go, some chips right there and maybe some right there. That's really the extent of the damage on this thing, and you can see the striping's coming off a little bit, but other than that, pretty good shape overall. Alright, here's a shot of our roof. Now it's a little tough to see with the glare from the shade here. our mirror. Driver's door, molding, and then down low here. Alright, we'll move back up to the top of the door. Molding, and down low here. Alright, there's a shot of our wheel well. A little dent right here. Okay. And then our back quarter panel. Alright, so there's that. And the top of our trunk. Alright, you see a couple little, that out of there. A couple little chips here in the paint. Okay, good shot of the bumper. Let me start on this side, go all the way around for you. Alright, so there's your bumper, and as you can see, it does have a little, get out of the light here, crack at the tail light. Let's hop up here, get a shot of the roof first. Pretty good up there. All right, and again, you can see whatever, something dragged across the top here, and chipped our paint up a little bit. That's really the only spot on that part of the fender there. Okay, here's the top of the door. Okay, and then down low. Okay, as you can see, really pretty solid all the way around as far as the body goes. A couple little chips in the paint, but really that's it. Nothing really major. Okay. Molding and shot down low here. Alright. And now onto our front quarter here. And there you can see that's in pretty good shape. Alright, now so the hood, we have little chips kind of starting on even all the way back here. You can just see the little specks, just little chips in the paint. Alright, let me show you a little closer. There's one there. There's a couple. Alright, but obviously, which is pretty typical, mostly up towards the front. Just from all the, especially in the winter time. Alright, and you can see the paint coming off, a little bit of plastic trim here up front. You do see nice two clean headlights. Alright, let's get a shot of our bumper as well, down low. Okay folks, alright, that's it. 2001 Nissan Altima with 144,000 miles. So the next thing we're going to do is hop in it and take it out on a quick test drive. Alright folks, so now we're going to take this 2001 Nissan Altima, not a Maxima, Nissan Altima out on a quick test drive here. So let me first things first start it up. Okay, as you can see, after it's been running and warmed up, it starts right up, no problem. Alright, so we're just going to pull out here, drive, get it up to about 50-55 miles an hour. Normally, you know, just drive normal, we're not going to hammer down. And there we go, all the way up to about 50 miles an hour. Not a problem. Alright, hands off the steering wheel, tracking pretty straight down the road here. Okay. Alright. Pretty quiet ride, pretty smooth ride. So everything, you know, seems to be pretty solid on this little thing here. Adjustment mirror. Alright, and same thing on the way back. And there we go, 55, yeah, right about 55 miles an hour. Cruising right along, no problem. You know, it's got decent power, not a lot, but, you know, for the little motor it has, it does a pretty good job of getting the car up to speed. Okay, again, it's really quiet ride, smooth ride. And the air conditioning really saves you in the summertime. This is a really good air conditioner, and the black leather seats, you kind of need it. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is a quick brake check. Pull over here and some of this gravel right up here, and alright, definitely hear the anti-lock brakes kick in, and I wasn't pulling, you know, wildly to the right or the left, so that's good to know that our brakes seem to be in pretty good working order there. Okay. Alright, we're good there and there. Alright, folks, so overall, you know, decent little 2001 Nissan Altima. Pretty good shape. It's got little minor things here and there, but overall, not too bad. And, you know, as you can see, no lights on, runs pretty solid, and of course, very important for our New Jersey folks here, we do have a good 2017 inspection until July 2017. Alright, so let me just give you one last walk around of the vehicle here. Back up and give you a full view. Alright, now as you see, pretty small little car, so it might be good for a first driver. If you're just looking for maybe something kind of cheap, good on gas to get around in, that may be another option for you. Alright. Okay, so there it is, folks, 2001 Nissan Altima with 144,000 miles on it. Okay, well, thanks for watching. We hope to hear from you soon.